have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense comes on the field first today. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that, who can endure this pressure, is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Back to pass. It's Watson. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up, and they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
The Hokies pick up enough for a first down here. quarterback keeps the football. Breaks into the clear. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense. But they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Looking downfield, it's Watson. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Oh, the defense, they get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. The back's got it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it. No problem. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
With 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will move it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Bulldogs offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. For guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They bring him down right at the 20.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
It's the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
One man at the backfield, he'll get the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
On the move now. Here he goes. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. It's the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. Third down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this fourth down play.
Field goal is good. And that will tie the game here.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Virginia
Hey, what's up, Daniel? Happy Sunday, bud.
Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Selden. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
The defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. He keeps it on a design run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The shotgun handoff here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Out of the shotgun, they hand it off. And the Hokies pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The Hokies looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, it's Watson. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points, and now they've got a shot to get it.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the ball. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Linebacker shifting around now. On 1st down, it's play action. Short completion at the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw. The catch is made. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Here comes a handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. You'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision and giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Scanning the field, it's Watson. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the single back takes the handoff. He's in the clear. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. QB keeper all the way. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Hokies keep the football on the move. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Dropping back, it's Watson. Caught over the middle, it's Green. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Sure hands. It's Selman. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And here's the handoff. Able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. strike zone trip. They look to throw it here on second down. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And they jump back in front.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Can he make it to the marker? He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And the Bulldogs will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They'll try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught. Second down now. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Makes the catch. It's Selden. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The receiver makes the catch. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
To throw, it's Watson. He finds his man. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds his target. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Hokies will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Quarterback still with the football. Here he goes. He made the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. He makes the stop, but it's a big play for 31. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Second down after that previous play. The linebacker shifting around now. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear.
What an incredible job here by this safety. Sitting back in cover two. Almost baits the quarterback to throw this football. Jumps it and comes up with a great interception.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they hand it off to the back. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Snag for a completion. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
A quick throw out left, complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Design quarterback run. Who's in the clear? They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They'll run it here. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Short connection to the tight end here. He runs out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
There's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Selden. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5.
False start off offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To throw, it's Watson. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The lead stays at 3 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Again, coming out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Movement at the second level of defense now. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. The back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's White. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Dogs will line up here on 1st down and goal.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time, and the receiver.
Touchdown, Dogs. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 2nd down after that completion. He hands it off from the gun. Takes it to the clear. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. Sticking with the running game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's lines up with what you show the defense.
Looking to throw. It's Watson. Pulls it in. It's Selman. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
It was a 1st and 10 play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Dropping back, it's Watson. Takes the ground, chance to score. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Hokies! They jump on top now here in the 4th.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
To make it a 3-point lead. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Oh, down he goes.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. On the run, he'll let it go. Over the middle and incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Keeping it on the ground here. Samba with a strong tackle there.
Now I like the run play here. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Watson. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42. And the Hokies will line up on 1st and 10. Chewing clock with the running game.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the 1st down and more. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's 2nd down here. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Looking to throw. It's Watson. Running out of time in the pocket. That's caught. It's Green. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the 1st down. Now it's 4th down. And an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away or do they go for it?
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Punt over the middle. It's Humphries. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. They pick up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. The pocket breaking down. Using his legs on the scramble. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Finds his man. Has the 1st down. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down. This drive keeps going. The defense with more pre-snap movement.
No gain on the play.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Dogs come to the line. They're going to crank up the tempo. Looking to the end zone.
Yes! Intercepted!
That defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk.
Guys, we just took down Georgia. Holy crap. Appreciate it there, buddy. Let's kneel this down, man. Championship game is next.
Victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. I'm so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.